Welcome to Big Brother 22. Commentary, okay, by Community Reviews.
I'm up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. Back to the grind again. Okay. Not a whole lot as far as updates with Big Brother. But there was a little bit of debate over the weekend. Dr. Will made a statement over the past weekend. Danielle weighed in. A few other Big B alums weighed in on the whole situation of the pregame. And Danielle made a statement on Twitter that I cannot say this incorrect. Danielle said, if your favorites were winning, would you guys be speaking on, pregame, this, that, and the third, if your favorites actually won? This is actually a true statement. If our favorites were winning, we would be saying a lot less. But like I actually responded to her tweet at the end of the day, if you look at the picture that I posted of the nominations over the past few, hold on, let me see if I can get that picture pulled up real quick. Hold on, right quick. Let me see if I can get that picture pulled up real fast. Hold on, y'all. There was a picture that I saw on Twitter that I found very, very interesting. Here it is. Okay. This is just a picture that was kind of going around Twitter of all the different nominations over the past 8 weeks or whatever. And look, for one thing, Kevin has been on the block a lot. That's one thing we can say. I mean, oh my God. Since week 1, Kevin's been on the block. But somebody tweeted, they said, yes, I agree about the favorites, but in reality, the majority of people that have been nominated this year have been minorities and women. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. And this morning quick live that we're having here, but that is what's been going around over the weekend, talking about Big Brother, is the pre-gaming and then, the nominations, because a lot of us are upset because of the past 8 nominations. Now, I had already stated my facts. I mean, my feelings of how I feel about the minorities, the women, the whole thing, right? I've already stated my opinion about that already, and it is what it is. But I'm sorry, y'all, give me just 2 seconds. At the end of the day, it is a competition, and we have to treat it as such. So I will agree to what Danielle is saying, that we will have a difference of opinion if our favorites were the one that were winning and not the other people, the committee, who have been running the house this entire season. We have to give credit where it's due. Committee came together and voted off everybody in the house. That the people that were there in the house did not do well to be able to go against the committee. Nobody came together. Nobody was united where they could have stopped the committee. Just the committee came together, whether they hated each other or not. And that's where I see the flaw of anybody who is trying to do great on Big Brother that is not of a certain race or gender that we speak about all the time. So I don't know what you guys think about that, because this picture, it's a telling picture. I mean, it's not like a lie. The nominations are minorities and women. And then I also say this: are the weak ones seen as, if you are a woman or a minority, then you are a weak person automatically in the house, where it's easy to put that person up? In this morning drive, we're also speaking about Dr. Will. Dr. Will feels like that pre-gaming undermines the spirit of the game. I couldn't put spirit on my title because YouTube would trip about that 100-character thing. So when Dr. Will made this statement about the spirit of the game, I actually agree that pre-gaming does undermine the game, because if you see how games were played, in the older Big Brother. They just played the game. It didn't really matter if they knew each other or met for the first time. They just played, and it wasn't necessarily a luck. It was more like a strategy and some common sense how they came together and formed their alliances early on in the early Big Brothers, and how they were able to get to the end. Compared to, let's flash forward to this year, 2022. I mean, BB22, and what Dr. Will is saying is correct. Now, Derek may not ever come out and tell the real tea about whether or not he actually was involved with pre-gaming with Nicole and Cody. He may never come out. Maybe a year later he might, but as of right now, while it's hot and popping and everyone's talking about it, and his name is kind of trending a lot, even though he is not in the Big Brother house, he will never ever admit that he had something to do with pre-gaming. He won't do it. And now he would, to me, all he's been doing is deflecting and putting it on Nicole and Cody. His statements, he'll say, "What about the Zoom? What about the Zoom pre-gaming?" He posted on the Twitter I saw, and I'm just like, what's up with the Zoom pre-gaming? So y'all had like a Zoom meeting pre-game? Just don't get it, bro. Hey, Bright Star, good morning. If you can't just be confident in your game itself and go in there and play and accept the loss, because you could still pre-game all day and still lose the game. So what is the purpose of pre-game if you still lose anyway? Or like in Dare's case, allegedly, Nicole snitched him out and he wasn't able to get in the house. But like I said too, if the pre-gaming is true, I feel like it's actually working if it's true. Because Cody's game is A1 this season. Cody's game is A1 this season. He has won 2 HOHs. Now in his second HOH, he has actually won the veto. So he is all the power this week. Now, like I said, and then I think I even responded, Paulie made a statement about the pre-gaming, and somebody posted that picture I posted up earlier, like, bro, do you not see the nominations right now, how it's been going the past 8 weeks? And I responded to Paulie like, I get what you're saying, because he said, this is what Paulie said. He said Rachel was nominated over and over and over. And she was. But she turned around the offense, and this is true, by winning the veto and winning the HOH and flipping the whole house. Now, I would admit that Rachel played a good game, and for the longest time, this is not a lot. Rachel was put on the block literally like the way Kevin had put a block. So the one thing that's missing, and I also said this when I covered why have people of color have not won Big Brother or can't win Big Brother, whatever. I said part of it is the comps. And I said about the women, I said about anybody who is not winning and is upset. If you're not winning competitions, you cannot glide to the end because you're cute. I mean, Nicole jacked off a few men, let's keep it real, and she got to the end. I'm sorry. Nicole was kind of the thought of Big Brother. I don't give a care who don't like it. Nicole F is the thought of Big Brother. When she wanted to get it to the end, she found a couple of men that was cute, that liked her. Boom, boom, boom. She got to the end. She won. Even Ian is not even mad at her for betraying him. This girl could get away with murder. Nobody's going to be ever mad at Nicole except for the sponsors and some of the hardcore BB fans. Okay. Other than that, Nicole will get away with murder. And I'm being so serious. That blonde-haired woman can say whatever, and everybody in the house is protecting her to the T. I'm like, everybody except for Danny. But I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just keeping it real, like I always do. Okay. Okay, Bright Star says, I feel like Derek is in the house. Cody has Derek's charm regarding play. Except that Cody's a little bit more angrier than Derek is, I feel like. Just look how Nicole F is hanging on to Cody. Yes, she's hanging on to Cody expecting the same thing she got in the past. Nicole got ahead in the game because she messed with boys and she was up under boys and stuff like that. That's how she got ahead in the game. Point blank, period. I don't care. Okay. Dr. Will come from a classic Big Brother. So yes, he gonna check them old school. That was for Derek. I don't give a care what I put that on Twitter and I tagged Derek in it, bro. That was for you. That message Dr. Will put up there, is I still have to, I think I deleted it. Not deleted, but it's not up here. The message that Dr. Will put up there when he was like, the people that's involved with pre-gaming and undermines everything, people involved should be blah, blah. He was talking about Derek. Dan is nowhere in the picture anymore. The first they were saying Derek and Dan, put them period, they're all putting it on Derek. Okay. That's the way I feel about it. But nothing is actually going on in the house. Not really. Back and forth. Kevin and Cody made up. Christmas is freaking out. She's gonna go on the block. I don't think Christmas ever believes that she should go on the block to go home or go jury, whatever. Christmas thinks she's above everybody and she should never be targeted. Danny's in trouble because Christmas is spreading around that Danny is the one that's spreading seeds and putting this stuff in her head. So Danny is really a big target. After this, well, I can say after this week. After this week, we don't know what's gonna happen because it's a triple eviction. So that's all I'm actually waiting for. Oh yeah, for sure. Danny said, she said, I got a lie today. I got a lie to Nicole. I got to lie. She said that yesterday. So I mean, she been lied to and been up on the bus, but she was just making that statement. So it is what it is. Danny is betraying Nicole. I mean, this is part of the game. All that kind of stuff is part of the game. All of this, honestly, part of the game. But pre-game to me is not part of the game. That's that's my opinion about that. Anyway, it's a little bit boring. Nothing fireworks will actually happen. We all know that until, let's say, Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, something might pop off. But honestly, between now and Thursday, I don't see a whole lot happening. I'm actually off tomorrow, and then I'm doing my 6 days straight. So we'll get into some things tomorrow, maybe tonight. But really and truly, I'm just waiting for Thursday, like I said. That's what I'm waiting for. When Thursday gets here, then we're gonna really be talking. Okay. So this was the morning live, quick morning live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping through to Commission Reviews. Hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. You can see all my updates I post throughout the day, different lives here and there.
Don't forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post.
All right, guys, I'm about to go in here and get my job done. Bryce, don't think you're coming through and showing support like you always do, sweetie. Blow you guys a kiss, and I will see you probably tonight.